all started with one man's vision, Yun-Ho Lee, the founder of this company. Yun-Ho Lee was basically a traditional businessman in South Korea who was a billionaire by the age of 30 years old with manufacturing and life insurance companies, all the traditional businesses. Very wealthy man. When he came down with a liver ailment that the doctors told him he did not have long to live, maybe 6 months, maybe a year. No drug could help him, and looking for answers, a friend recommended that he drink the aloe plant juice to help him with his liver problem. And upon listening to his friend and doing that, and actually started cultivating his own aloe to do it, he miraculously cured himself of the liver ailment and went on to live another 22 years. Well, that experience shifted his money, his whole life, into, if one plant could do this for me, what other secrets did nature have out there? And if you know, back in the early days of the pharmaceutical companies, it was about natural products, penicillin, right? Things coming were all from natural compounds before they moved to the synthetic side of things. So he started going into the research and buying up aloe company, biggest aloe company in the world, and developed a company designed to go after the natural products. Now, this evolved over 30 years, and what you're seeing here is the culmination of the last 10 years. His son took over the helm, Bill Lee, and what Bill Lee did is took up his father's mission to bring the best of nature to humankind. And in going out there to look for a staff to bring on, if you look at the people you see right here now on the bottom left-hand side, he wanted to develop a corporation that would be the best in the world in this field or any other field. So the man you see on your left on the bottom here, Stuart Ochiltree, the chairman of the board. Well, Stuart Ochiltree is the former CEO and president of the largest direct marketing company in the world. If I said ding dong, you'd probably say Avon, like everybody does from the years of commercials of hearing that bell. Well, Stuart brought Avon from a $300 million a year company in his 26 years there to a $3.1 billion a year company. He retired at 59 years old and was happy to play golf for the rest of his life when the call came from Bill Lee, and Bill Lee wanted to see a 100-year plan that he had to change the health and the wealth of our planet, starting with the United States. And when Stuart saw that plan, he said, look, I've got to come back out of it and come into this and be the chairman of this company. He goes, his quote, my 26 years at Avon was just a practice run compared to this. Reagan Miles, who you see a little later in one of the videos out there, Reagan Miles, the CEO of our company, a 30-year background in the natural products arena with top companies in the industry as CEO and top executive positions. Rich Razgadis, the head of sales for North America, just appointed the head of sales for our international growth. And that's a little example, people, of what's coming here. We are based in North America right now, but this year, 2010, we start international expansion. So if you're seeing this for the first time, you are here at the right time, because 85% of sales of direct marketing companies in this country come from international sales. And you're here before we've even launched that part of our business. And Stephen Chernisky, our head scientist, Stephen, a world-renowned biochemist, anti-aging pioneer. He wrote the book, The DHEA Breakthrough, which really launched anti-aging in our country back in 1996. He has 3 books on the market. His last book, The Metabolic Plan, Stay Younger Longer, also a bestseller. I'll tell you this, any doctor I've given that book to read has come back to me and said it's the best book they've read on health and wellness, period. So that's the team. Now, if you were going to start a business, who would you want to lead that business other than the people I've just talked about, each the leaders in their respective fields? There is no company, I don't care what business they're in, that can beat a team like this. They may be close, they may be right on with us, but team than this to build a business. And how do we do it? Well, as you see here, we, number one, we own all our own farms. We own hundreds of thousands of acres of farms. China, the United States, Mexico, South Korea, Russia even. We have ingredients. We grow our own ingredients, raw, organic, whole food ingredients with no herbicides, no pesticides. So we control everything from the ground up. The science, you've already controlled that part of it. State-of-the-art manufacturing, a 250,000 square foot pharmaceutical-grade manufacturing facility that actually makes these products you're hearing about tonight, so that we know from the ground right to the bottle, what you read on that bottle is in that bottle, to the amount at least, most of the time more than the amount you see in the bottle. Believe it or not, the stuff you're buying in the stores many times, it's not guaranteed to be in the bottle, and most of the time it's not in the bottle at the consistency or the level they're saying it's in there. This is how we can control the whole vertical chain, and that vertical chain is called an econet, which is a self-coined term by Bill Lee, our owner, which means very, very simply, a vertically integrated group of companies put together for the benefit of humankind. about how we do it. Now, if you can get excited about products like these, and you know now from listening to Dale that I've owned a yoga studio from the time I left the financial consulting industry, because I saw the trend that this health was going to be needed, and I have hundreds of people come through my doors a day. If you can get excited as I got excited when I saw this company 10 years ago, I actually came home to my wife, and they didn't have much of anything at that point, but I told her, this company is going to change the world. I knew it as soon as I saw it. Then you're going to get even more excited about the business opportunities. So I'm going to bring Dale back on board here to take you through the business side. And Dale, again, has a 10-year background with his company, a 30-year background owning his own marketing company with all the headaches of employees and people making more than him as the owner of the company. And Dale's going to lead you now through the rest of the presentation, and I'll take you through the summary. Go ahead, Dale. Take it away.
All right. Well, thank you, Pete, for all you do, and great presentation there. Just talk about the business side a little bit. There's a couple things you can do with our company. You can try the products as a customer. That's fine. And a lot of people actually become associates because of the benefits of the products. But if you're really looking at this as a business, there's a couple different avenues. You can go out and create customer base, go out and get your products for free, maybe earn a couple extra bucks. But if you're looking for a lifestyle change, really make some residual income, you're going to build distribution. And that's what this industry is all about, really, is leverage and through distribution. We have a model that's so simple that everyone can do it. You've done it in the past. Everyone's ever been on this planet has gotten a gift or given a gift, and that's what we do here. But we put people in front of the team. An environment such as tonight, or a one-on-one, or a hotel room, or a corporate event, like our invitationals out at the corporate office. These are all great ways to expose people to our business, and that's what we do here. And then we just allow them to enroll as an associate and or a customer. Now, the business model, I want you to think about this, is works in steps. The little blue man that Pete's pointing to right here is you. And what we're asking everybody to do is just be responsible for just a small amount and build teams, everybody just doing a little bit. The first thing you want to do is be on our product that Pete's pointing to, and this is our lead product. We want everybody to start there, because that will have the most impact, and then move on to others without cluttering and clouding anything up. 2 boxes of minis to share, 2 bottles to consume yourself, and go get 2 customers. 2 advantage customers, adding this up to a total of 250 in business volume, is really what we want everybody to do. Now, after you do that, you want to find 3 other people to go out and do the same thing. Pete, you want to move to the next slide for me? And they do the same thing, and they're each responsible for 250 in total business volume, not thousands and thousands. So what do you do? Through this model, you can go out and earn benefits just like a CEO, with all the write-offs of every corporation. You get weekly pay on top of that, on SKU bonuses like the one I just told you about, the 100, 340, the 2+2, special payout on that particular package for you. There's rapid rank bonuses, which I'll go through in a second here, on top of everything else that you'll earn. This is an added component to our compensation plan that makes it unlike any other, uncomparable to any other, in the fact that it is the thickest, richest compensation plan, fairest compensation plan in the entire industry, from the beginner coming into the business to the seasoned veteran who builds a mega business. Everybody is treated fairly throughout the entire program. We have a Hawaiian resort retreat, basically for those who reach the diamond level position, every single year in Maui. And we also have a car allowance for people who reach other benchmarks in the company. You don't have to reach the top pin to do this. And we also have corporate revenue sharing, so everybody, regardless of what area you were sponsored in, gets to work with each other, knowing that 2% is set aside for the leaders to work with every single person in the entire Univera family. So let's take a look at the money now. It's really